back up in this thing. Ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
Do them bad. I don't want to do it, Grandpa. Oh, that's too bad. Yo. What up, world? What up, peoples and tweeples out there? It's your boy T Broski. Got my main man King Dan. I want to build it with me, and the homie.
What up?
Corey. The canal.
Going on, yeah?
The carnal.
Yeah.
Hey man, this is BrosTalk.
I ain't got the sunglasses.
Hey. Oh damn, you got glasses.
Yeah, I'm out of place, man.
It's all good, man.
Oh, you have glasses?
Just not tinted.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you go outside, they're transition lenses, right?
Nah.
Never mind. Yikes.
The
The transitions, man. Them shit is pretty cool. You ever had a pair?
Nah.
Yikes.
Nah.
So you're not getting high quality vision.
Nope. I got high quality H2O. That's about the only high quality stuff I get.
Well, how y'all players doing this afternoon?
Shit, I'm good. I guess. I guess as good as I can be.
That's great. Well, I mean, what could make it
Could
better?
be worse.
What could be worse?
It could always be worse.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, in theory, yeah. Yeah, man, but I don't even like to think that way. I just like to... everything's going to be a lesson or a blessing for me.
That's
I
a
don't
good
like
way to think.
I don't like to take no L's, like losses. Because if I ain't learning from it, it's definitely a blessing. And if it ain't a blessing, I'm going to learn from it. You know what I mean? If I didn't learn from it, then I'm taking a real life L. Because that means I'm going to make the same repeat mistakes over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Which is not conducive with moving forward or achieving.
I just separate them. Like, I feel like you can take a loss and learn from the loss. Is how I look at it. But I'm not saying that you're wrong. That's just when I think of it that way. I was like, when you're going to take a loss, as long as you learn from it, then, you can recover and move forward.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing. I'm just not acknowledging the word loss.
I'm just trying to throw it in there so you just trying to force it.
I don't want to acknowledge that right there. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to, I think wordage in certain aspects of life means a lot. You know what I mean? Like because how you view things, especially with what you said. So like, I'm not the guy that just says you can speak things into existence. But I think that you can speak things into existence with physical action. So like, I believe this, I speak this, and then I have a physical action behind it. And then these things that I believed and spoke on now is a reality because of the footwork that I put in, also with the belief. I don't think that you could just be like, I'm gonna manifest greatness. What you gonna do? I'm gonna sit here on this corner and just relax, man. Just because it's gonna come.
It's gonna come.
I'm believing it. I don't think it goes that way. So I think the power, and people say the power of the tongue. I think that even that, like, I don't think that I think you don't just sit around saying negative stuff and then negativity happens. I think you sit around saying negative stuff and then your actions allow for negativity to happen because your actions are negative or you're stagnant or you're sitting still or you're not doing nothing or you're not progressing or you're not pushing forward, whatever the case may be. And then that's when negativity happens. I don't think it's just because you said it. Like, oh, just these words is going to manifest that particular thing that happened to you. That's just me. That was just a side point.
I think I would agree. I guess though, if you constantly think negative things, though, I guess they may be more likely to happen to you.
because your thoughts
Because your
is gonna
thoughts
turn
are
into
affecting your actions.
yeah,
Right.
which I think is a that's why I say the wordage means something. So that's why for me I don't put that loss in there with the lesson. It's just a lesson or a blessing because I'm not gonna take a loss because a loss to me would just mean that I lost something. Period. That's what it is. I lost it. I lost. Did I learn from it? Cool. That's where your loss and your learn comes in. But for me, it's just a lesson. I'm learning from my lesson. There's no loss because I have to tell myself I'm not taking a loss because then it makes me think on I'm a failure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like because I beat myself up about my losses. So in order to quote unquote change my mindset or change my thought process, I have to take that word out of there. For me. That's why I say for me, like the wordage for me means a lot because it can dictate how I react to certain things. Because the loss makes me want to, I want to go sit in the corner. I want to be by myself. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to think about it, but I have to think about it because it's the reality of what I just lost or what I just did or what I experienced. So now I doubt myself. Am I really built for this? Did I make the right decisions? Damn, I keep fucking up. This was it. This was my chance. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just proved I couldn't do it. I had it right there and I failed. I'm a failure. I'm never going to make it. This was my one opportunity. How am I going to push forward from this? Like, this is what goes through my head. All from one loss. But I turned that loss into a lesson. Now these thoughts ain't the same thing. Now the thoughts is, I was right there. Oh, I know what to do next time. I got it. Oh, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, snaps. I see where I messed up at. If I would have went this route, now that whole thought process is a lesson because I'm learning from my quote unquote mistakes or my loss.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's yeah. Side note. Digga! I mean, somebody might need that. So yeah. But first topic. Excuse me. Haters and hating. Do y'all? What they say? The saying is, you ain't. Well, if you ain't doing something right if you ain't got haters, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
Do y'all agree with that?
I mean, I guess I agree with the sentiment.
As in the just
Like, I
somebody's
mean,
got hate.
there are certain people that do right that don't necessarily, I don't know. Like, most people don't even know about those people. So, like, you're not going to get haters unless, like, people know to hate you.
True.
So I feel like a lot of people do good and it's just, like, no one knows about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's not. I didn't put it to the line to the degree of just doing good and bad. I think it's to the. Well, for me, it's more along the lines of when you're doing something, like you made it, quote unquote, when you got people that say he ain't nothing, man. They ain't doing nothing. Now you're making it because now people find a reason to quote unquote dislike you out of nowhere for nothing. So the idea is you're building fans and you didn't got so much fan base that you have to have, there's equal and opposite. There's going to be somebody that's going to dislike whatever
Oh,
you're
yeah.
putting out.
Yeah, of course.
Prime example, check out these comments right here. My man says, hey, remember we had to talk about the whole Jack Johnson situation, the boxer, and the whole Mann Act. We was talking about that. So the short is me talking about that, and this guy says, "You got that from Dave Chappelle. Stop acting like you, whatever." Read the comment, and there's my response. And then his response is, "What'd he say? Y'all trash. Anyways, y'all boring. I don't watch y'all. I blocked y'all anyways." I said, "All praises be to God. All praises be to the Most High." You know what I'm saying? Thank
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? Thank you for your support. to me, that's a hater. Right? I would say that's a hater because, for one, you went out your way to leave a comment of something that you disagree with. Cool. You have all right to do that. I responded. Your response to that is, we're trash. Our podcast is trash.
Yeah.
And you blocked us. Fine. How did you leave this comment if you blocked us?
That's what I was just about to say. Wouldn't it like go away, or you couldn't see their comments anymore if they blocked you?
So again,
It's a little
for me,
weird.
that's just
Well,
somebody
the
that's
fact
just
you
hating.
say I don't watch y'all, but you commented on this video. You had to watch it to know what I said.
Yeah, and he said that's y'all, we're trash, so he's gonna get us off his feed by blocking us. Or he blocked us and he got us off his feed. Or got us off his feed. To me, again, that's a hater, right? Like, to me, I don't know this guy. I might, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean? This is fucking YouTube, but
Yeah.
I don't know this person. And there's no quote unquote direct reason to dislike or. Now, granted, you can dislike the content. That's your choice.
Right.
But I wouldn't consider somebody saying, I don't like y'all content. Y'all just trash. I don't like y'all. Y'all shit's trash. Well, granted, he said we're boring. So maybe that's him saying he don't like the content. So maybe he's not hating. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know.
It's my fault.
You did it?
Yeah, I'm the boring one.
Oh, no. I thought
That's
you
my
was
fault.
saying you was that guy. But what would y'all consider a hater?
Well, somebody who, I guess, goes out their way to show their dislike for it. It's like
So he wouldn't be a hater to you, or he would be a hater?
if he's going out of his way, then that situation, no, I don't think it.
He just gave his opinion. Cool. Okay. I can dig that. I mean, I
But
didn't.
like, if he gives his opinion, then he goes around and tells this person and this person and this person and this person, hey man, this and this. Hey man, these guys suck. These guys. And once you start pushing an agenda towards dislike towards me, then that's where I think.
The hating comes in.
Because it's okay to dislike something. That's perfectly fine. But just because I think this rapper's trash, doesn't mean that I want you to think he's trash. You to think he's trash. I'm going to try to prove to everybody, hey, this person's trash. Like, it's okay for you to think he's trash. You don't have to prove it to nobody.
Okay, I can dig that. So, and I mean, and let me correct myself. This guy's not a hater, right? He might be a fan.
He's
You know
a
what I mean?
hater.
He's not, because
I'm a
he
fan.
gave his opinion on something,
Yeah.
and he replied to a comment that I left, right?
Yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't reply, but whatever. So we'll skip past that. So next part would be, I did this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So there's a group, Shit You See in Killeen, right? And a guy or somebody posted something, right? Shit was funny as hell. Immediately I started laughing. Oh my god, this is funny. I normally don't fucking like or laugh for shit, and that shit was like, it was funny to me. It what do you say? Genuinely tickled me.
You remember what it was?
I'll post it here. But it's like, I no, I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't see it.
I know. That's you're supposed to act like you do until after the podcast, and I'll show you. But whatever, you're not gonna see that one because it's probably not gonna be on there. I'm not gonna go look for it. But again, so I laugh and genuinely tickled. I look at it, hit the press it to like, get to the funny face. I laugh. For whatever reason, I scroll back up, and I'm reading the shit again, and I look at the name. I said, "Oh, I don't like this person." Immediately took the laugh away.
Hold on. Is that like taking back a handshake? Is that like the same as like you dap somebody up?
To me,
Already?
it's more like
Nah.
Kanye West when he's like, and he's just like immediate change. Like, nope, take it back.
Saying, but let's put that
don't
like in
mean
real
nothing.
world
Did
interaction.
you hear Jadakiss talk about that when Nori did that to somebody?
Yes.
He said, "Oh, what's up? What's up?" Shook people's hands, and then realized one of the guys wasn't with him, and he said, "Yo, I take that back, bro. Like, you ain't with him. That's crazy work, man." It's like, yo, I don't even know how to feel after that.
That's
Like,
why.
what?
That's why I'm asking if
Nah, hell no, that's not because
That's not
it's
the
not
same.
like they get in. It's not.
Felt it leaving.
It's
they get they get notification that they get likes.
But if you take it back, that notification gets it gets retracted. So like you would have to be on there to see a motherfucker. Oh, got one. Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like you
I don't
like
know how
that.
that works, but yeah.
So
Dang.
for me,
Well, they should say, hey, he
That's
did,
what I-
he did it takesy backsy. They got a
yeah, I don't. I'm just saying. For me, that was my.
Open
yeah.
and shut case.
I'm with it.
I thought about that. I was like,
Yeah, I'm with
am I a hater because of that?
No,
Because like if
That's
you're
not why you're a hater.
if you're if you're
you don't like the
if you're
guy.
trying to get monetized, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you are monetized and this is how you quote unquote get paid or you make money off of this. So like likes, all that stuff means something. So like if I genuinely thought it was funny. Genuinely. I literally was like, that shit's funny. It's hilarious. So I like that. But once I realized who's doing it,
It's not funny enough
it's
to
not
help
funny.
you.
And again, so that's what's going through my head. That's what's going through my head.
Hey.
So for me, I thought to myself, like, damn, am I a hater?
That's a deep dislike. I don't know what the story is. Maybe there's valid reason for you to be like that.
Oh no, it is a valid reason.
I'm gonna say no. Yeah, like it's not. That's not hating.
You may have besmirched your honor. I don't know.
Like I said, but now if you go around and
Who knows what this guy's done?
No. I'm not gonna go around and tell people don't do this. No, because it ain't that serious.
yeah,
Like it ain't
but
that.
I'm
It
saying,
just
but that's what
I don't.
hating is to me. Yeah,
For me, in my mind, I just don't fuck with you. So even though you said some funny shit, I can't acknowledge. I can't acknowledge that. So you won't go through and see.
Take that back. Yo, that's funny. I'm just like picturing you being like, wait, hold on. And then you literally clicking the back. Nope.
Yeah.
see now when you put it in that perspective, like yeah, that's hating.
Yeah,
Like
I felt
like,
that way. But
like if it's genuinely the you and then you're changing, yeah, that's hating. Like that's the same like. As you put in basketball
Nah.
standards, like yeah, you can't say that guy's not good.
Hating it
You're
is
saying
like,
it sucks because you're hating on him.
no, I'm saying that shit. I'm not. I said it's funny. I'm taking my like back, my quote unquote support back because I don't support you and I don't like you.
See,
Yeah, I
that's
know what you
fine.
were saying.
Hating it would be if you screenshot it, reposted it, and said, look at this shit. It's funny.
That'd be crazy work. That's wild work to like dislike somebody. So I will say this: a guy I work with, he's an old ass dude, so his ways may be a bitch ways, but he's old. So like this is the same guy that said, if you do something wrong, I'm gonna tell. He's like, what?
That's right.
If you do something, I'm going to tell. And then I'm going to come tell you, hey, so-and-so wants to talk to you because I told him that you did this. And I have no problem if he tells you that I told and you come say something to me because I'll tell you, yes, I told. Because you were wrong for doing this.
I am a proud tattletale since 1942.
So in that thought process, this guy said, I go on Facebook and I follow people that I genuinely don't like just to see if they're doing good or bad.
He gets mad when he damn it, he got a raise.
I'm like,
He's done well ever
it's not
since.
that deep for me. Like, it's not
I would
that
hope
deep
not.
to be like, I want to like, I don't even, what do you call, jump into your life to see like what, I don't care that much. To know what, if I dislike you, I don't want to see nothing about you.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, like, that's where I'm like, maybe that has to be like a lightweight, you like it, you like this, you like whatever this person got going on. Are you envious of it or something like that? That's why you have to view it. Because you have to say, or you have to tell you, I don't know. That
I
shit
don't
was
know
just a
what it
wild
is.
situation to me. And all that to say, I like what made me a hater. I just don't hate on everybody. I just, you know what I mean?
Selective hater.
Selective hater. And I'm not like
Excuse
full
me.
blown hating to the point where like I'm bashing you. I will say this. Kevin Stefanski did get bashed by me. I'm not a Kevin Stefanski hater, but I am against motherfuckers that's against Shador.
Who's he the coach of now? The Falcons?
Hell yeah, for sure. For sure.
We'll see how that goes. Man.
Man, don't get me started on that one. Well, matter of fact, since we on it, let's go and touch on it. What do you think he's gonna do over there?
I mean, to be honest, I'm a little slow as far as it goes with Falcons. The only thing I know is they got Bijan.
Good running back.
And monster. Didn't have that great of a year last year, but I don't know enough. Like, I don't watch them play. So as far as like, he may have had a terrible O-line. They never played Green Bay as far as I can remember. So I don't think I ever watched any of their games. So I have no clue outside of quarterback, running back. That's it.
What do you think? He's gonna go over there and be successful.
I think the first 2 seasons he's gonna be successful, and then I think it crumbles after that. It also depends on what Penix looks like when he gets back from injury. But I mean,
so you don't think Kevin Stefanski is a good coach? So that 2 years. You know what I'm saying, you don't think he's a good coach based off of like those 2 years wouldn't be his quote unquote team. It wouldn't be nobody that he picked up or I mean, granted, the second year he could possibly.
I don't think he's developing talent.
Okay, which I can understand. Because with Cleveland,
did a great job.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the earlier years, in the latter years, he started off good, right? And they already had a quote unquote lightweight team developed. Yeah, they already was. I can say pre-designed for greatness, but they were already trying to move towards that way. I'm not saying any coach would have came in and got them to where they got to, playoffs, being in the first playoffs in like whatever, how many years, but and stuff like that.
It's not like he took the worst team in the league and took them to the playoffs.
No.
You know what I mean?
But I know Baker Mayfield came out and was throwing some shots at him.
Yeah.
And you look at how people Baker Mayfield now. Like, he had some MVP talks earlier in the season. But with Stefanski, he was damn near ran out of the league. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he develops talent at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember before Mayfield went to Tampa Bay, I was like, he's trash. Like, I remember not thinking he was that great. Because,
a lot of people did.
And then watching it, I actually started watching. I was like, and he started winning. It's like, okay. Damn, I was wrong. And then you start realizing, like, a lot of times, like, Sam Darnold's another good example where, like, when you put a quarterback in a different scheme, a different situation, like,
that value that position, can develop that position, can make that position good. Like, coaching matters. So
For sure. And I don't think that, again, I agree.
He's about to win a Super Bowl.
I think Stefanski, I don't think he's going to go over there and coach. I think he's going to go over there and have a team that's already lightweight put together and have them execute. And then after they execute, their follow-ups is going to be him. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably going to turn into Cleveland based off of, I don't think he, like, coach-wise in the locker room, he seems awkward. Like, he seems like he's trying versus, like, you know how you just, like, certain things just, like cussing. You know, like, when somebody cuss, Indian people cuss. You motherfuck you, bitch. You know, like, they cuss. It's wrong. It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, they're trying.
That's not genuine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that, and I feel that that's what he has, or that's what he brings to the, I can say table, but I definitely feels like that was in the Cleveland locker room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some weird ass, like, breaks before they get out the locker room.
Well, them guys ain't stupid. Like, we know what you're saying
Doesn't add up.
Yeah, what shots you throwing, the shit you not doing, like.
He said, "You guys know me. I never lie." Myles Garrett was like, on camera. That shit's crazy. Which brings me to, our next point, which is intent versus perception. Kevin Stefanski intent could be, I'm a genuine guy, and this is how I'm going to show these guys by doing this. But the perception for us, me in particular, is that's fake. So, in general, in generality, shall I say, what do you think is more important? The intent of something, whether it's a conversation, a action, or the perception of how it's perceived by the other party.
In just general terms,
Just
or
in generalities, like it
I
could
would
be.
prefer, like intent, like because if you intended with good things, it could lead to good things, or bad things, bad things. Yeah, I think that's better than perception.
Okay.
I think intent is the most important. What that person is trying to get across. I usually think of this in like conversation. So if I like default back to that, but usually that I, if I tell you something and you're like, yeah, I don't get that, and so I tell it in a different way, and you're like, all right, cool, I get that. It's like, all right, well, I misspoke the first time, but I reset it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's what that I get how perception is important, especially outside of conversations. Like I said, like
Actions. Yeah,
like
yeah.
I feel like that opens it up like a lot more than just words.
So we'll just leave it as a conversation. Let's just say that a conversation.
Then to me,
if you're
intent is
having,
definitely if you're reading like the Constitution, you're supposed to read it in the mindset of when it was written.
Slave owner.
Okay. Any let's say a different document, the Bill of Rights. You're supposed to look at it. Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at any document from any time in history, I guess.
Well, yeah, go ahead. My bad, but yeah.
But yeah, you
look at it from, you said their point of view, or with their intent, shall I say?
You just try when you're trying to understand like what it's saying. You try and look at it from how they wrote it, not from the way that we interpret things, but from how they would have interpreted things when they wrote it, because that's the intent. As you write a bill, you're writing it for right now. So using the lens of like 200 years ahead of time to read a document, and this isn't just the Constitution. Let's use something. Else,
just in general. Yeah.
But that sounds like perception, though. Like if you're using, hey, this is what they really meant. That's what we perceive they meant, rather than their intent on. I wrote it down like, we want this to happen. We want this to happen. This is what I wrote down. This is what I intended to happen.
Yeah. I mean,
you lost it because you said the Constitution.
Yeah.
You got to stick it to a conversation because the Constitution, based off what you're saying, respectfully, black people, slaves, they shouldn't have rights then. That's how it was written.
That's how it was intended.
That's how it was intended. Those guys, 200 or however many years ago it was that was written. They written that with the intent that these set group of people, for whatever reason, are not supposed to be looked at or valued in this type of light. Or let's even go outside of that.
I agree.
No, but I'm saying that's. But I'm saying that's where the whole where King Daniel's saying is it turns into perception because you're turning the quote unquote Constitution into something that you perceive today.
Yeah.
Versus the intent that was written. The intent that was written was this. And the perception is, hey man, let's turn it into this nowadays. We would have to stick this conversation.
We believe these guys would have changed due to time. Like,
yeah, but
perception.
So we would have to keep the intent versus perception on just a conversation, not based on a constitution or a bill of rights or anything. Just strictly a conversation. Prime example, I dislike something that you do as a coworker, and I have to tell you about that. So I come to you, Corey, get in here. Let me talk to you now. This is the third time this week I've asked you for the for the for the quarters numbers. The fourth time. I've asked you this week and you haven't presented it to me. What is the problem? What's going on? Do you lack intelligence? Do you need help with something? Is there somewhere I can help you to get this done? What can I do?
Are you using that tone?
It doesn't matter the tone.
Okay,
It doesn't. Okay, cool. The tone, whatever.
Yeah, I'm cutting them off.
Cool. Okay, cool. So you can cut me off. The intent is somebody's on my ass. And again, I've asked you the first time. I've asked you the second time. I've asked you the third time. The difference is, only thing I'm reporting up is the first time. I'm only telling them one time.
You said somebody on your ass is the
somebody above
intent?
me is on my ass about what you didn't do. So I'm telling them, okay, I'll get it done, and I need your help to do so. So I'm more animated about a conversation with you because I want the intent to come across as urgency, and I've given you opportunities. So the difference is, I'm not telling you that these guys up here is on my ass. I'm not telling you that I lied to them and told them this is the first time. Because if they ask me, hey man, what's going on? And I tell them I've asked this guy 4 times, it's a whole different problem. So my intent is only to help you out. Help us out and keep your job. But your perception is, I'm done with him. You just said that. Oh, motherfucker talk to me like that, I'm over it. I'm done with it, which I understand. But the intent and the perception of it definitely has a issue. There's an issue between that right there. Because my intent is not what your perception is. Oh, turn this conversation off. That's not my intent. My intent is, where's these fourth quarter numbers, bro? I'm frustrated. I'm bothered. I'm upset, whatever you want to call it, because I've asked for this numerous of times and you failed to give it to me. I've been lenient. So my intent was pure to the degree of I need this information. But you perceive that, just like you did, with aggressiveness. I don't want to deal with that. I don't like that.
Yeah, because you're trying to push off just in that sense. Like, why don't you just come in and tell them, hey, this is what's going on, instead of trying to...
I told you that. That's why I said 4 times. This is my 4th time coming to you about this same thing. That's to express the we've done this already. That's why I came, quote unquote, aggressive or more animated.
If you're intending to let him know that you're looking out for him, why don't you just tell him, hey, I'm been trying to look out for you. It's the 4th time already.
Okay, but what's more important in that particular situation, the intent or the perception? Because people that's on the receiving end, I would say they're gonna say it's perception. The people that's on the giving end, I would say they're gonna say it's intent. So just from the outside looking in, there's a guy, me, saying said thing to Corey. You're on the outside looking in. What's more important in that particular situation? Now, Corey, how did you perceive what I was saying?
Oh shit, it would have pissed me off.
Okay.
If that was me, but
You
at the same time, I don't know. Like, I am fucking up. if I've been asked for this numerous times.
4.
You know?
This is the 4th time.
So, I mean, I guess it also depends on, like, the type of relationship that, like, if this is, like, my first week and you talking to me like this, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to leave. Because this clearly...
It's not what I'm supposed to be doing.
But, you know, if like, I've been working there for a long time or something, or, like, I don't know. I guess it depends on a lot of things. But just in general, I don't know. We'll kind of ride it out, I guess.
So intent or perception?
I think the person telling too would be perception too. Like, hey, I'm really trying to. You want to, because just that reaction. Like, well, if you're putting off perception that you're trying to be some big badass trying to impose some stuff, then people will. So I guess that's 50-50 really based on the situation.
Well, I mean,
intent should matter, but it's like covered. Yeah. So it's hard for. I don't know.
Yeah. So I want the look to come off. See, because that go hand in hand though. Like, I want the look to come off.
It's not a look. My conversation is the intent. There's no look behind it. I'm not going. Though. That's how you perceive what I'm doing.
Yeah, but
so
if-
I can't
I
give
feel like
off a
most
perception.
people would perceive it that same way, though. So it's a problem with the way you're delivering it. I can't understand
But you give off
your
a
intent.
perception, though.
I can't
You
understand
can't give
your
off a
intent.
perception. Perception is something that you perceive. It's not that
I
something
get
that
what you're saying.
you
But you
give
can
off.
give off. You can give off things that you know will give out a perception. How you can show things how people.
So
If you walk around like "Rrr," all day with your eyebrows touching, people are gonna perceive you mean.
yeah,
Or
but
you're mad.
you're that's intention to be like that.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it's not like in that situation. My intent is only to get you to understand there's an urgency behind what I'm asking you for, and I've been lenient in asking you for this thing. This is the 4th time I've asked you. That's what I'm saying. Again, this is where we have a conversation in that particular situation. Say, hey, hold on. I don't like the way you're coming off to me right
Yeah,
now.
that's
Because this is exactly what you're saying. If you perceive something that I intend differently and you stop me in the moment of that right there, we can have a conversation and have an understanding to say, oh shit,
that's
both
how,
of these
that's how it's
mean
supposed to
equally.
work.
Or it
But
could
I'm
have
saying-
started off as a simple conversation.
But I'm leading all that to say my answer about intention and perception, I think they're both equal. They both mean equally. Like your intention has to be just as equal as the perception that you're giving off. Prime example is what you're saying. Drill instructors back in '85, they walked around mad all the time. But if you catch them in the back room, they yeah, dog. They laughing and everything. But to the perception that they have to give off to all these new recruits,
Nothing's ever been funny.
nothing. Yeah, that's the perception that they got to give off. So their intent is that such. I want you to be scared of me. I want you to be like that. So in the same degree, my intent is not to be offensive, not to be this way. I understand that it may come off brash or harsh, shall I say, right?
Yeah.
But my intent is not negative or bad. So you perceiving it that way, you put up your 2 cents or your conversation and say, hey, this is how I'm perceiving your intent. And then we have a conversation about that. We meet on common grounds, and we both have an understanding that my intent and your perception both are equal.
Yeah.
And they both should be honored both ways.
I just been like, the only thing is just please don't say I'm stupid. Like,
Yeah,
outside of that, everything else, I was like, all right, you know,
I didn't really have
was
a,
trying
I
to
didn't
make
really
a
have a
joke on
fucking,
that part, but
yeah,
but
I didn't really have anything.
intent can have more than just one meaning, though. Right? I can intend to tell you how urgent it is. I can intend to be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's tough love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
I'm intending to love you, but I have to come off brash to get through your thick skull that I'm with you. Like so, intent is just not one focus. It could be 2 lanes. So
in all
you
that,
can say
conversations have to be had.
Greenway.
of course.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're saying is.
But if I perceive it as tough love, then
But see, if you
when I
perceive
go
it as
back
tough,
to what you say is it's based on relationship you have
a
with that
relationship,
person.
yeah. So that's what I was about to say.
Because if
So
I perceive it as tough love, like
You're not gonna
I
be-
have been messing up. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, and you're not going to get mad at me.
But you say like first week on the job, hey,
I'm outta here.
I'm out. You know what? I ain't seen none of that in this.
Yelling at me, calling me stupid.
Yeah, stupid and yelling.
Everything else, I was like, you know, if I fucked up, I fucked up. But don't be like, do you like intelligence? Like,
Hey, like you hired me.
Christ.
Who's the stupid one?
You lied. You lied. That's trying to hit you with that right there. Oh,
my IQ is 62. I'll have you know.
oh man. Yeah, man.
The highest score of all presidents.
Ever. My IQ. I mean, and I think a lot of people in jobs have that issue when it comes down to like being a supervisor or having a supervisor is
People take jobs too serious.
maybe that's what it is, but like
That's exactly
the
what it
intent
is.
that like sometimes people, what you said, their intention is to scare you. Well, shit, if you don't do it, not even like on no weird shit, but like I told you to go out there and do this or take the, you know how at Fofo 279 at Sears, we used to have to. I ain't say do things that we wasn't supposed to do, but you would overwork yourself, so to speak. And it wouldn't be like over your head, like you're gonna lose your job, but that's a potential. So like, hey man, we're gonna do this truck, and then we got another truck afterwards, and we're gonna do merchandise pickup the whole time. And it's like,
How?
yeah, like that right there. It's only 3 of us, bro. Like if she got to go get a refrigerator, Corey has to leave. I'm the only person doing the truck. His truck driver's on the time schedule. We're on a time schedule.
And you got a line of shit going through the middle where we got to drag a fridge through.
And you got to break. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna go to Corey and say, "Hey man, can you please work harder?" I'm gonna say, "Hey man, you guys are messing up." And like, if it says right here that we have to do these trucks within this time frame, and if you don't, I have to write you up. And 2 write-ups, you know what I mean?
You're dead.
And you already got 1. You see what I'm saying? So like, my intent is trying to flex my power, trying to scare you,
Trying to piss me off is what it seems like.
I see. So I wish I had. I can say the confidence, but like I wish I had the wherewithal, so to speak. So like when I was younger, I didn't have in the military they call it tact. I didn't have the tact to have conversations with people or even
Tact.
Yeah, tact.
Yeah.
I didn't have that to give, to be able to intelligently, professionally challenge what you're saying about me. I would just snap. I would just snap. Man, this guy, what? I'm fired. I know, so I ain't tripping. But you're gonna get this. I'm gonna snap. You're gonna get that. But as I grew older, I learned those type of things. So like, your intent can be whatever. But if I perceive you as an issue or that your intent is something different than professionalism, I can tactfully have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Easy. And I think that's where a lot of people lack. Because I heard people say this is how you feel. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to tell you. I can't put it into words. That's the craziest shit ever. When you really break down vocabulary.
Oh yeah, our vocabulary is fucked.
No, but I'm saying there is a word for something to describe everything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but people don't know any of them. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, yeah.
It's just, I just mean like in general, like they're like, damn, that shit was crazy, like,
wow, like
crazy.
Go carry on that, bro. You said that they can't put it in the words.
Yeah. So
elaborate on that a little bit.
So if I ask you, man, what are you feeling, and you say, I can't even describe it.
Mm-hmm.
That's because either A, you don't want to take the time to describe it, or B, you lack the words to describe it. It's not because you can't describe it. You can describe it. You can describe exactly how you feel whenever you feel, however you feel. Whenever. You just have to take the time to describe it.
What if it's a new feeling?
Take the time to describe it. How do you know it's a new feeling? Because it's something different.
Describe
that.
Yeah,
What's
I don't know how to
different?
describe it anymore.
Describe it.
I can't figure out how to.
Because you lack the words to describe it. But there's a
Or
word.
I just don't understand what I'm describing yet.
So you want me to tell you how I don't understand a lot of stuff. Quantum physics is something I don't understand, but I can describe aspects of it.
Okay.
So like I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's probably I'm just gonna use this as an example, but Lego Movie
Okay.
when I forget what's his name, the main guy, I forget his name, but the main character.
Chris
Pratt's character. Remember when he was like, they was asking him to think about stuff, and he thought about the double-decker couch, and he was like, "Whoa, I was just thinking about that." Like, he can't describe it in his own words, but he has a representation of it. The reason he can't describe it It's because he's not taking the time to describe it. But if you can visualize it in here, or you can feel it in here, you can describe it. You just have to sit down, sit within that moment, and describe it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying people lack intelligence or anything like that. I just think a lot of people don't sit in that moment to even be able to describe whatever the said thing is, or you just lack the words to describe it. Some people's vocabulary, just like you said, is not as vast as other people may be. And I'm not saying I got a vast vocabulary. I'm just saying
Same.
I'm able to sit down in that moment and describe whatever said feeling is that I'm going through.
I think I could describe it. I may not be able to describe why I feel that
whole
way.
different ballgame.
Because
Yeah, I'm gonna say
that's tough.
when vocabulary, I mean, it goes simple as what, based on feelings, was it happy, was it sad, so whatever you went through could be happy, sad, but yeah, I'm with you. I just wanted to dig in on that because that's a good conversation.
Yeah, I mean that's just for me. That's just so like
I think people can honestly be like not know how they feel.
yeah, and that's why I say sit in that moment.
So I
when
guess
you feel like
even
that,
saying not know is described like I don't know how to.
no, you
I had
do.
no emotions of that.
So you feel something. There's something inside of you, something, whatever you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
You can describe that. You just have to sit in that moment. Take that time. Understand what you're feeling and express it. That's as simple as it is. A lot of times, most of the time in that moment, it's either something super traumatic or you're super excited. So it's it's like, man,
Or you got a concussion.
I mean,
And don't remember the last 20 seconds.
that's
And you got your best friend on the sideline telling you,
I mean, that's
hey, man, they came in from the sideline.
yeah, that's concussion totally different. You know what I mean? You ain't expected to remember stuff, you know. That's why they ask you what's today. But
I don't know.
yeah. So like those type of thoughts come from, like, for me, analyzing those type of things come from growing and maturing and analyzing how I used to feel about certain things. So like that's why I say everybody can sit down and analyze and express how they feel. You just have to. A lot of times, feelings is something that you don't really want to deal with, especially if it hurts you in any type of way. So like a lot of times we push that to the back. So like if you're sitting in the moment where you quote unquote don't know how to express what you're feeling,
Yeah.
you sit in that moment. I'm not saying enjoy it. I'm just saying sit in that moment and realize whatever you're going through, you're going through it. Whatever you're feeling it. But try to verbalize what you're feeling. And I guarantee you, if you sit yourself still for a second to even feel what, you'll be able to verbalize what it is. Period. And sometimes that comes for me. That came with freedom of certain things. You know what I mean? Like I was able to let go of certain things because I was able to express how I really felt about stuff. I wasn't able to express the stuff because I was quote unquote scared of what the other person thought about me, how they felt about me, what they think about me, or what they would perceive about me. Because my intent is pure, but your perception is already obscured because of my other actions, right? Even if those actions were intended to be righteous, they were perceived as wrong, and there was never a conversation behind it. So once I express myself to you, I don't know how to really verbalize what I'm really feeling. I can just tell you I'm mad about this or I don't like that. I don't know how to sit down in that moment and say, hey, you hurt my feelings when this happened, and I was wrong for approaching you this way, or could have handled this better, or I could have did this, right? I don't know how to express those type of feelings. So after progression, so to speak, maturity, so to speak, I understand those feelings, and I go back and I sit in those feelings and I say, oh, that's what I was feeling. I just didn't know how to say that, or I was scared to say it. You know what I'm saying?
For fucking heights, bro.
If you what?
I thought you were
That
scared
work
of
for
heights.
heights. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said I wish I worked for heights,
No,
so I was very
no,
confused.
no. But I'm with you though. Like being able to, all that's just a maturity. Like
Yeah.
to understand your feelings, because a baby's gonna be hard to express what they feel in that situation, based on wisdom, experience, and maturity, compared to somebody who's done been through so much, understands, sat down, focused on those moments. And was like, man, in this moment I felt this. I could have did it this way. And then that moment comes again. And now you didn't process because you lived in those moments. You sat in those moments. You didn't process like, I know how to react here. I'm with you.
And that's a big thing, just learning and growing. You know what I mean? Just
Does maturity come with understanding you have more to lose?
more to lose.
Yeah. Is that where maturity really starts kicking in?
Nah, I think maturity comes in off your decision making. I don't think the
People,
losing of anything has anything to do with maturity. Because I can be immature like a motherfucker, have 6 kids, a wife, and
but you don't care.
Fortune 500 country,
But you
and
don't
blow
care
your
to lose
goddamn head off and
those.
lose that.
But you don't care to lose those. That's what I'm saying.
But it doesn't. I don't think that comes with maturity. I think that comes with understanding how much something.
So what's maturity?
Me, the understanding. Excuse me, the growth in understanding of things, the knowledge.
So yeah,
That's
so that falls in. Yeah, I understand.
I don't. But I wouldn't say that the. Yeah, I would just leave it to the degree of the growth in knowledge, expansion of yourself. You know what I mean? Like it has nothing to do with what you lose. Because whatever, say for instance, my life doesn't change, not necessarily, but what matters for me doesn't change from 2000 to 2025. You know what I'm saying? I was whatever age at 2000, now I'm this age at 2025. We can all agree that within that time frame, just based off life, you would have matured in some type of facet, right? And
Hopefully.
yeah, something has changed. Or excuse me, nothing's changed. Your values, as for my mom and dad, sister, whatever you view, but you had that to lose at the beginning,
Yeah.
and you had that to lose at the end, so to speak, or what the timeline that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You understood that at the beginning, you just didn't give a fuck, and you understand that at the end because you give a fuck, right?
But that's growing. That's. Hey, I understand. In 25 years, I want to lose this.
Yeah, but that's sum that up to maturity. I wouldn't say that. Like that's not maturity for me. Like just because I value my family at a higher expense now, I understand that I could lose my family. Like that's I would definitely, it might be a part of it, but I wouldn't say that's maturity in itself. It's just the understanding
Okay, well,
of my
let me
family.
put a scenario out there since you use the family. That's the easy one. I have a job that's paying me minimum wage, $7.25. I don't care about losing that. I might show up late. I might do this. I might do immature things at this job because I don't care about losing that.
Yeah.
I had a job that's paying me $4 an hour. I might stay extra. I'm definitely on my P's and Q's
Right.
within a week.
Yeah, that's not maturity. That's money. That's a literally a financially driven motivation to do something more because there's a motivation behind what you're doing.
So that's the understanding of.
I feel like to be mature,
That's the
it's
understanding,
a
right?
huge umbrella.
Yeah.
There's a ton of stuff underneath it. You know, like you may be good at going to work, and as far as work's concerned, you're super mature. But when it comes to spending money, you're fiscally irresponsible. You're very immature. You buy things that you don't necessarily need. You waste your money. Blah blah blah. So like you may be mature in all these other ways, but immature in this area.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like both of y'all are right. I guess.
Everybody matures, right? I think there's no. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think there's one set thing that's like this is maturity. Yes, I think that's a part of maturity. It might be a part of maturity for you. That's something that you grew to understand because everybody's different. I can honestly say shit, when there was a time where I didn't even think I would be 25 years old. Not even because of shit that I was doing. Other shit that other motherfuckers was doing. I just assumed somebody was gonna have a problem and
Get
clip
caught up in
something.
yeah.
Like that's what I just assumed.
Nah,
So
you're not talking
with that being said, it's maturity to a degree to understand that I value my life. I value what I bring to the table. I am valued somewhere else. Somebody else would be hurt if I'm out of here.
So,
God damn, you got kids now. These motherfuckers is gonna be destroyed. Not only that, I gotta take care of them. Nobody's gonna take care of them like I do.
so you kind of know what I'm speaking is like.
Yeah,
Some
but that's
people
what I'm saying.
see it,
Like
yeah, some
that's a
people see
part
it.
of
Yeah,
it.
that some people see it. So I guess it's more. What's the more important thing in maturity?
Again, I wouldn't even say it's whatever's more important. And I hate to be this genuine or generic. Whatever's more important to you. Because
Yeah.
you may
Yeah.
be financially responsible. You may have your head on your shoulders right to where you want to go to college and you're going to do this and you're going to get the job and you're going to do all this. But in the same breath, you don't care about jumping out of a window for nothing. Let somebody say anything crazy to you, I'll smoke you down right now. I don't care about nothing. I mean, I'm making $158,000 a year. I don't give a fuck. I'll kill you right now. Some people are like that. Everything else in their life is matured up. You know what I mean? So your battle may be
So they're not caring
Putting-
about losing.
yeah, but
their
that person's
maturity.
battle may be exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I mature when I realize that. Damn, bro, my family really needs me. I can't just be out here wilding. Your shit may be totally different. Financial security. Oh fuck, man, I got everything right. I treat my wife good.
They can lose
love
me.
my
I
kids.
got $1 million life insurance. I got them squared away. They can lose me.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. But
I'm just
I wouldn't- I'm just saying.
I'm gonna climb this ladder, fucking 18 feet in the air, step on the top. No, but you
Oh man.
That's my thought process behind the whole maturity thing. And I don't think there's like a set. Oh, I'm mature.
There's no meter you can hold out and
Like everybody
measure your body fat.
I think there's
That's
like a
crazy.
certain thing where what adults supposed to do, what men's supposed to do, how it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? Like
What was their
you
intent?
should be able to. You should take for pay your bills. Should be able to take care of yourself. You should take care of your kids if you got them. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But maturity also goes with your mindset, how you view, how you handle things, how you address things, stuff like that. So it's a, like you said, a big ass umbrella that encompasses a lot, and that you got to really just understand that when you're in a position of growth, you never stop growing like a tree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as there's time and now granted your body may break down, but your mind can always, go.
Yeah.
But you got anything before we get out of here?
You gonna have your mind transferred into a robot?
Never. Now, would
They're
you do
talking
the
about-
chronic? Would you
We're
do
talking
like
about
the,
trying to do that here in the
Yeah.
near future.
Yeah, but that again, that's so you. I would rather say that what is that where they freeze you?
Oh, cryogenic or whatever?
Cryogenics, yeah. That shit right there. I think that's more plausible.
Yeah,
I just don't think that they'll be able to bring Corey over. I think they'll be able to turn that motherfucker on and it'll be like Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's AI. It's just programmed on everything you click on your phone and.
No, I'm saying if cryogenics is you freeze your body, we take your stem cells and everything like that at a later time and reanimate you. I'm saying like Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
I think that's
I'm
the
with
Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then when you wake back up, you
Yeah, you ain't got no soul anymore.
that's what I think that leaves. You're out of here. That's gone. I don't think you could
Yeah, you ain't got no soul.
hold that.
It's Marvel
Interesting.
zombies.
I feel like there's been a person that's been frozen.
There's people that done it
There's
already.
people
There's people that done it already
Ain't
for
nobody
sure. That's
been like-
waiting until everything gets
until they
processed
figure
and
out
then they
the
can
technology.
Yeah, which is, I mean, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. So like, if somebody told you, "Hey man, you're gonna die," and then I could possibly bring you back in like,
Yeah. You're gonna
some
die
time frame?
anyway. You
Yeah.
got
and it's not like you gotta kill me now.
You got $6 billion.
Yeah,
And your lawyers are set up to where, hey, I'm funding this research in hopes of,
yeah. I've already paid for it.
yep, whenever y'all figure it out,
Bring me back. I'm the guy you want to bring back.
number one on the list.
Motherfucker wake up like Frankenstein. Start throwing my
I bought the license plate over there in Dubai. Number one. Yeah.
Motherfuckers start throwing people. But nah, man. No,
Nah.
I would not do that.
I wouldn't either. Let me die. Nah. I ain't got
KBA
nothing.
works.
KBA works.
Shouts out to him, my boys.
I heard this today, and
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna share
girls.
that advice. I'm gonna share that advice. If you win $1 million, don't complain about paying taxes. Just
Who would complain about paying taxes?
That's a lot of money.
You didn't have $1 million. I don't care what the amount is.
I'm
Afterwards,
still gonna
you
pay
didn't
it.
that's
But I'm
exactly
like-
what I wanted to
I'm
see.
just like, damn, that sucks. That's a lot of money.
That
It does not matter.
suck.
I don't
That
care
does
what the
not
fuck
suck.
it is.
That is
Whatever it is, bro. Whatever they give me. Now, granted, it's not gonna be crazy. We stay in Texas, but whatever it is that I take from it, that's more money than I'd ever. That's more than I had.
That's it.
I agree. And
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
what
going
are
to
you
be like
complaining for?
mad.
So
but,
then you
but
turn that
if
into
you're supposed
something.
to get $100 million, you win $100 million, and they give you 55.
You ever had $1 million?
It's like, damn,
I
I
have
almost took half of my
55.
money.
Are you gonna lose 50? Are you gonna run through 55 million from now to the time you die? What the fuck are we complaining about, man?
I have 55.
I'll DDT the shit out of you if you ever. If I wish you would come to me and say some shit, bro. I just won 100 million. These motherfuckers is only giving me DD. Dude, that's all you gonna wake
Jim
up.
Ross gonna pop out
What
the
the
back.
fuck?
Stone Cold Stunner.
That's all you gonna wake up like. What the fuck happened? Hey, what was you saying? How much they gonna give you?
Yeah. Explain those emotions.
55 is good. Yeah, that's great, right?
I wake up and be like, nah, that's bullshit. That's 45
Again,
missing.
Again,
Back
sleep
again.
again. Come on, man. I can't complain about that. Now, if I was rich,
That's just the advice I wanted to share. Yeah.
I might complain about some shit, but nah, hell no.
I heard that.
I ain't
That
up.
shit is
I ain't
real.
up. Now, if I was up some M's, I'm gonna have a problem with the way they tax me. That's why I'm gonna do what Trump and his buddies do. Get paid in offshore account.
Oh, you mean what all politicians
my long
do.
stuff.
Ain't just Trump and his buddies.
Trump and his buddies do tax cuts. That's what I was meaning to say. That's what I was saying. My bad. I wasn't talking about the offshore accounts or the fact that his kids and stuff is doing business in Russia. And he's a part of the company. But y'all got anything at it for
That's
get out
it.
here?
That's it, man.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you watching. I thought I had something motivational to say.
We already said.
Eat greens and
Jelly beans.
Shout out to Yaki Awakening.
Dude, did you
You know,
hear they
peace and
got
love, peace and blessings to all people out there. T Broski, Corey, King Dano, BrosTalk. We're out of here.
Another session with the bros. Bros talk.